and I'm excited to go through those details with you. And this will be the video you probably have the most questions on. So as I'm going through those things with you, make sure that you drop your questions below if you need some clarifications. I am also going to drop the compensation plan into this group so that you will be able to refer to that as well. As much as I know about this business and the earning potential, it really sounds so much better coming from corporate and specific details with a visual to follow. And so that's what that video is all about. Okay, so let's dive in. Now, we talked about in the previous video the 3 different partner types, right? So we have partner that can share product and just sell retail. We talked about there's a 25% commission on that. So anything that you sell, there's actually a range of commissions depending on what it is. It's anywhere from 25% commission up to 40%. Right now, for example, we also have the BODi bike is on sale. And so you get a set amount for selling a bike. I believe currently, as we are talking, July of 2023, this month, that sale, I believe your commission's $75 for every bike. And then in addition to that, you get a percentage on the subscription. So the incentive right now is you get 3 years, Beachbody, BODi on-demand wellness for 3 years subscription. You get the bike, and the bike actually is half off right now. And then there's 3 choices with the bike. There's just the bike itself, and then you've got the plus, which gives you some equipment, and then the even more plus part 2 that gives you mats and kettlebells and dumbbells, and literally it's a monthly plan, so it's pretty cool. And the commission and bonus structure is really exciting with something like that. But certainly you also would earn something like for Shakeology, for example, so you earn residual income. And I love explaining this because I feel like not enough people know about what this means or the potential for something like this. So let's just say, for example, you sell somebody Shakeology, and we're going to use round numbers for the sake of the example. You get 25% commission, you get $30. Okay. Let's say you sold 3 of those this month, and you get 30, 60, $90, right? And then next month you sell 3 more. So that's another 30, 60, 90. And the person in the previous month is still buying Shakeology. That's another 30, 60, 90. So right there's 180. The next month you sell another 3 bags. That's 30, 60, 90. And those last 2 months, those people stay on subscription, 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90. You can see how that can add up. Now, if you continually sell 3 bags of Shakeology to 3 people three times a month, you can see how that would stack up. The idea is that we want to retain that customer service, right? So it's not like sell them and goodbye, right? And all of that kind of stuff. We're really wanting to dive in with people and help them with their goals. In order to create a substantial business for yourself, some of that customer service has to come involved. But I want you to realize what happens when that passive income stacks up, right? So literally they say you earn income while you sleep for that reason, because they're the residuals that add up month after month after month. And that's just one example, right? If you had somebody else that's going to get Beachbody on demand, or somebody else is going to get performance, right? You can see how that would all stack up, right? So your earning buckets, you have 2 buckets, right? So you're working as a retail person, 25% commission, 25 to 40, depending on what the product is. And then the second bucket is adding people into your team. So when you start to add 2 people into your team, it unlocks the bonus structure. And I'm going to share that compensation plan with you so that you can get a deeper dive and see the visual. But it literally allows you to then unlock some bonus monies. When we are all working together as a team, we have something that's called volume, and it's just a number of points. So when the points add up to a specific configuration, then you start to earn those bonuses in addition to your retail, okay? And then so literally all of us working together as we grow and as we support each other help to build that volume, help to build those points together. The other big thing to remember and to keep in mind with a structure like this is that you can surpass me. So let's just say I'm at a certain place in the company and you come in underneath me and we're working side by side and you just blow things up. You have the potential to surpass me in income and rank and all the things. We're all at this level playing field. It's not like I would grow exponentially because you grew exponentially. I have to do my own work. I have to be in charge of my own things. You are in charge of your own things. Like, your people won't make you skyrocket. It really does work only when we're working as a team together. Again, I'm going to drop that comp plan for you guys. Okay. So those are the two buckets: working as retail, earning retail commissions, and then building a team. Okay. So what does it cost to start the business, and what are your fees, right? So the first thing also is to know that there's no inventory. Okay. This is really cool about this. So again, my background, my husband and I owned our own brick and mortar business for 13 years before I jumped into this. And a huge, exciting thing for me was knowing there was no inventory. There was no overhead. We didn't have to have a fleet of trucks. We didn't have to service those trucks. I didn't have to pay utilities or rent for a business in a business park. Like, these were all real issues that my husband and I went through in our family business. We had a lot of overhead. We were the last to get paid. It was a pretty substantial organization for a number of years. But when I realized that I could do something like this in that same capacity from home and not have to worry about any of that back end stuff, like, I was even more all in. I was like, all the headaches that I was experiencing with payroll and taxes, employees, and all that stuff could go away, and I could take care of this from my desktop or my phone. Okay. So there's no inventory to carry. You don't have shipping. There's no customer service. Like, your customer service is with your people. But I'm saying, like, if there's a problem with shipping, or there's a problem with tech support or something, like someone doesn't know how to use their BODi, they call tech support. They don't need to call you. I help my customers for as far as I can, but then there's tech support involved. Okay. So going back to the cost of your business. So your cost is in your investment in yourself. So what that looks like is you invest in your program. You invest in your total solution pack that includes your annual subscription to BODi, the wellness platform that gives you your fitness, your nutrition, your mindset resources. You also get a choice of supplements to try. Referencing my stuff here, you get your, depending on what pack, you get shaker cup and your containers to check out. So it's a nice little kit that gets you started with everything that you need in order to be successful. You can try all the programs, you can try all the products, and you have different bits and pieces that where you can match that all together. So I think right now all of that is $219 for everything for annual, and then you just decide if you want to continue with your monthly subscription for Shakeology or the Performance, or we have a Go and Glow with collagen and all kinds of stuff now. We'll talk about that when we get down to the details, but essentially your investment is your total solution pack. And you would get that regardless if you were working or if you were just going to be a client inside of my community. Okay. So this gives you everything that you need to get started with: streaming workouts, products to try. Your sign up fee is included. And you'll get all of the personal mentorship, training, and systems from me, my mentors, in the back office. Okay. There is also a $15.95 a month business membership fee. So this again includes your the shipping, the customer service, tech support. You get your own online website, you get your own online training, marketing resources, and that continues to get better month after month. They are continuing to give us the things that are going to make us successful. So we've got apps, and now we've got different means and different resources throughout the network in order to access. And it's all included for $15.95. Like, I cannot stress that alone. When my husband and I started our own business, we had taken out $100,000 loan to start our business in our business park and get the inventory and get all the things, right? And then we had fees that we had to pay every single month to some of the services that we were offering and providing for our clients, right? We had inventory, tech support, like all the things. We were those things. And if you also, I love to do the comparison to something like a box gym. Like, I've had clients that are like, I'm going to open up a burn boot camp, or I'm going to do this, franchise a D'Angelo's or Domino's, or like, think about this in that perspective, right? It's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest and open something like that. Hire the people, train the people, get them up and running. And then you have these licensing fees that you pay every single month to be branded by them and represent their brand going forward for your franchise. Okay. $219 to invest in starting your business, and the potential is unlimited. And you're paying $15.95 a month for a membership fee for the service and the back end stuff. Like, I really feel like it's a no-brainer. Again, being in the business world myself, this was something that I encountered. I was like, wait, what? Are you kidding me, right? And so can't say enough about that potential, right? Also, if you were in the military, that $15 gets waived. So if you were in the military or you're a vet, then you can become a partner for free. Okay. So the other really cool thing about becoming a business builder or becoming a business partner is the recognition and the prizes. So when you're selling a certain amount of retail, you get recognized every month for there's a point system. There's also the points can accrue and lead and give you paid trips. And we also have these live events. We have the Success Club trip. You've seen me just went back from San Antonio. That was our annual conference together. We do also team retreats and we meet up and we have an amazing synergy as far as the team community and that kind of stuff. We also get paid weekly, so that's pretty cool. Thursday is payday in the BODi world. So each week you look forward to that extra deposit in your bank account and your confidence bucket. And so let me make sure that was all I wanted to talk about for earning. I am going to drop that comp plan so you can learn the next steps and those details, and then make sure that you drop your questions below. I know that this can sometimes be a little bit confusing. I didn't understand it all when I first started either. I loved all of the concept of everything and was really excited to see it all come together. So if you're needing any clarifications or help with anything at all, comment that below. I want to know how you're feeling at this point. Are you getting excited? Are you getting excited about the potential that you have? I thought long and hard about, going out into the world, getting a part-time job and being out in the community. And I did that because I love interacting with people. I love engaging with people. I am a natural, communicator. I love having that interaction with people, that customer service, being able to put solutions together. Like that's what I did in my last job. When we had our family business, my job was to walk into someone's business and determine what they needed in order to help them increase their engagement in their sales in their business, in the restaurant, and make it more inviting. People would stay longer, right? Different things like that. I love being able to connect people with those solutions and help them feel better and excited about what they were doing. Same thing with the health and the fitness. I absolutely love connecting with people, getting out there. But I also know that there's a time constraint. When I think about the time it takes to get in the car, drive to the place, punch in, work the hours, and come back, in the same amount of time, I could have talked to 200 people and talked about the business and grown my business from my kitchen counter and my phone as I did in the beginning stages. So think about that when you're thinking about your business, right? Like, who are the people that you can help? Are they friends? Are they family? Who can you think of that really could benefit from what it is that we do inside of our community? Or how do you want to make people feel when it comes to their fitness or their nutrition or their confidence, right? What are some of the solutions that we can offer that can help and benefit somebody in your world? So be thinking about that today. Be thinking about, do you see yourself working your business, at home in the pockets of your time from your phone, several hours a day? Or do you see yourself working out in your community, connecting with people at your local coffee shop or in your fitness center or wherever it is that you work? Where do you see this business fitting into your life and the potential life of your family? Okay, so I covered all the things, and the last video, I will be back to talk to you about how to enroll, how to get started, and what our August mentorship looks like for you.